Hello and welcome once again to Kitech Digital. My name is Kobe, and we are still continuing what we were doing about creating a music downloading store that people can come over there to, buy songs over here. Now, if you are new over here, this is what we are doing. We are creating a music downloading store using WordPress and then WooCommerce. Okay, we are using just free resources only to create this beautiful website that you see over here. Now, in the part one of this tutorial, we created this amazing homepage over here, and also created this full screen, menu over here, and then we also in the part two we created this other home page whereby it also have a lot of artists over there, and then also talks about what we are like the website is all about. Okay, and then we created some playlist, and then also created some songs on it. Now we are moving on to the part three, which I think it's going to be the final part of this website. Now what we are going to do is basically we are going to create all the pages left for this website. Now I'm not going to do most of it, but I'm going to do the necessary ones which is really needed, and then you can use the knowledge that you have to create other pages that you also want to create. So what we are going to do is we're going to create this product page over here, that is the shop page. We are going to redesign this page. This is the default one that comes with WooCommerce when you ever install it. We're going to redesign it, and then we're also going to redesign the checkout page. Okay, we're going to redesign the checkout page to make it very nice checkout page for smooth checkout. And then we also will change the add to cart to download. Okay, we want to remove this add to cart to make it what download. So basically that is what we're going to do, and then maybe if we have more time we will just create the about us and then the services and contact page. All these pages can be created on your own, so I'm not going to waste much time over there. So if you are new to the channel, please, I would love you to subscribe to this channel so that I'll continue to give you more tips and tricks, and do more tutorials to help you guys to be able to design your own website. So let's go on to our WordPress dashboard. So let's basically go to the dashboard. Now this is our dashboard. I'm skipping over here. Okay, now let's go to the dashboard straight away. Okay, so first what we're going to do is I want us to go straight to the point and change this button to make it download. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to use a plugin called a code snippet. Okay, so this is the plugin that we installed. Okay, we installed the plugin on it. If you haven't installed it, you can install it by going to plugins and then clicking on add new, and then you search for code snippets. Okay, code snippets. Now this is the plugin that we are going to use to add the codes to change this default add to cart and make it to a download. Now you can apply this to any other e-commerce website that you are also creating. To maybe you want to change this one to buy now or whatever it is, you can do that. So what we are going to do is we will go to the code snippet, and then we click on add new, and then we will give it a title, or you can also go to all snippets, and then these are the examples ones that they have given. If you are not familiar with codes, you can check the example ones that they have given. Now we are going to add simple code to be able to change the add to cart to download now or just download. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can decide to edit one of these ones, or you can just click on add new, and then I'll give it a title which says add to cart, or maybe change add to cart. Okay, change add to cart. So I'll copy the code and paste it over there. Now it is not we are not going to just write a code. I'm just going to give you a code where you can copy. So go to my website, okay, kitechdigital.com, and then I've written a blog on this website that we've created. So when you scroll down, this is the part 1, this is the part 2. When you scroll down, you see I have the images and other things over here for you. Now this is the code that we are going to use. Okay, so you can copy this code, just copy this one, copy it, and then come to where we are editing, and then just paste the code over here. So this code, so if you can just read, this code says that we want to change the add to cart on a single product. So this code change the add to cart on a single product. So we are changing this the add to cart to download. Okay, so we replace the download with any other text. So if you have you want to change it to buy now, you can just change it to buy now. And then on the archive page, okay, now if you don't know the archive page, this is an archive page. Okay, when you go to let's say all the other general they're also archive page, or all the other categories, they're also archive pages. Okay, so this is the shop page, and it's also still an archive page. Now a single product is just single product like this. Okay, this one is a single product. So this code over here change the add to cart on a single product, on this single product. Okay, and then this one change it on the archive page, that is the shop page or any other archive page that you have created. Okay, this one is also change it over there. So if you are satisfied with it, download. So it's okay. If you are satisfied with it, all what you have to do is to just click on save and activate. Okay, so we just save and then we activate. Okay, so we've saved it and then we activate. Now let's check it. Let's refresh this one and see if it has taken place. Okay, so I'm going to purge cart and see what happened. Okay, so guys, as you can see, it has taken place over here. Okay, yeah, so the download has taken place. Now let's check it on the archive page, on the single product page. Yeah, as you can see over here, it is download, as simple as that. So basically that is how you can be able to change your add to cart button to download button, or any other button that you want to change. So we are done with the first part. Now the second part is to design the checkout page. Okay, so let's check the checkout page first. So we're going to design this checkout page and make it work nicely. So to design the checkout page, we are going to use what we call the cart flows. Okay, this one over here, we're going to use cart flows. So we click on cart flows. Now if you haven't installed cart flows, you can also install cart flows. Okay, now we go to flows over here, and then we don't have any flow over there. Okay, so we can decide to add new, import or export. So let's add new flow. Okay guys, so we will search through and see the one that we love, and then we pick it. Okay, so I think the one that I wanted to choose has been deleted from it. It's no more over here. but we can decide to start from the scratch, or we can pick any template and then try to so let's view some of them, and then the ones that are free, actually the ones that are free. So this one I don't like it because it doesn't give me the checkout form. Okay, so this one is not what we want. Now let's go through, because there was a music one over there, but I think it has been deleted, or it has been taken away. Let's go through the ones that this one also is not good for us. Okay, let's check this one also and see if we can use this one. So let me check there. Yeah, I think this one too is okay. This one could be okay for us. Let's check the thank you page. Yeah, I think so. So let's import this flow. Okay, let's give it a name, music checkout. You can give it any name that you want, guys. You can give it any name that you want. Music checkout page. So it depends on you what name that you want. So for me, it's just a name to represent the flow. Okay, so I'm just giving it a music checkout flow, checkout page. Sorry, it has already been imported. It is redirecting us to the page so that we can start editing the checkout. So this is the flow. It give us 3 flows: the landing page, the checkout, and then the thank you page. But we don't need the landing page, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this one. So we click on delete to delete it, and then we can edit this one. Okay, so since we are here, what we have to do is to click on what, edit with Elementor. Okay guys, so this is what we got. Okay, so we want to change the page. Okay, so click on settings over here, and then for the default page we want to use the cut flow box. Yeah, so if this one is not good for you, you can also decide to change it to maybe page template or whatever, page builder template or whatever it is. So let's see this one also. Yeah, so this is better. This is quite better for us. Okay, so we want this one to appear over here, but it seems it is not appearing over here. So first, what we want to do is we want to change the whole background. Okay, so we want to change the whole background. So first, let's click over here on this dot over here. Okay, that's really like have all those things under it, and let's go to the background, and then the color over here, let's make it black because we are using dark color. Okay, or you can even use your this gradient color, okay, to change everything to suit whatever you want it. But we want to use the classic because we want to add a picture over here. Okay, so that we can use what the classic how do you call it, the picture over here. Okay, so basically I think this is okay, and then we can, even with this one, we can also edit it the way we want it. Okay, so instead of maybe white, we can give it any color that we want. Okay, we can give it maybe make it a transparent or something, somehow a little bit transparent. Yeah, anything that you want it. Okay, it depends on you, but I'm gonna leave it just like this because I want some of the colors to it to blend in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this picture over here. Okay, so I'll come over here, and then I'll click on this one to take away that picture, and then replace it with any of the pictures that I have which suit what we are doing. So let's say we want this picture. Yeah, so we want this picture. Perfect. So instead of it to be top center, we want it to be center, and then we want it to be no repeat, and then we want it to be covered, so that will fit everywhere for us. Okay, now we can change this one. So we can change this one to our music store. So let's say the music store. Okay, and then here we will just write checkout page. Checkout page. So as simple as that. And then this one is the form itself, the checkout form itself. Okay, now I don't know why it hasn't been how do you call it, like it's not loading over here, but then it's supposed to load. Okay, so let me just try and then apply it again, update and apply, and see if it is supposed to load. It will load for us, because it's supposed to load for us. Now let's go back to here. Now what we're gonna do is we want to see it from the front end. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we go to settings over here, and then global checkout over here, and then we select this one as our checkout. Okay, the business coach, whatever it is, as our checkout. So because that is the checkout, and then we click on save. Now this will override all the global settings for us. So now let's go to our checkout page over here, and let me purge the cache, because if I refresh it, it's going to come back as normal. So you see there is nothing in the checkout page, so it's brought us back to the cart page. Now what we have to do is just go to our shop, and then let's add some product to it, to cart. So let's click on download, and then let's go to checkout. Yeah, so guys, this is the checkout page, as you can see over here. Okay, yeah, it looks kind of like a little bit weird, because that is not what we really want. So what we're gonna do is we have to do some small editing about it. But the sad thing is we are not seeing it from here, because if we've seen it, I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Maybe my internet is fooling or something, but I'm supposed to see it over here, so that I can be able to customize it the way I want it. But sometimes it happens, it happens. Sometimes you have to go back and forth all this time. So as you can see over here, it looks not that good, because it is a little bit big. So let's try and see. Yeah, so guys, as you can see, as I refresh it, I can see over here. Now I want to change this whole thing, okay, to this 2 column over here. Yeah, just make it this way. This is how I want to make it. And then I want to change this one. I want to change the background color. Let me just make it, yeah, like a little bit transparent or something. Yeah, something like this. Okay, and then I want to go to border, and then the radius type, I just want to give that small corner radius, so something like this. Yeah. Okay, now I just want to edit this once. Okay, so instead of the black I want to change it to white. Okay, so let me go to style, and then the primary color, let me say white. Okay, so let me give it a normal orange color that we were using. Yeah, and then let's go to the text color. Let's make it white. Typography is, we're gonna make it Poppins. We're gonna make the typography Poppins. Sorry, it's supposed to be Poppins. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make it like 14. Yeah, 14 is okay. Or maybe it's 15. So 15 is quite okay. Yeah. Okay, so we can even go back over here and change this one to, let's say, the modern checkout, and see how it looks like over here. So this is the modern checkout page. Yeah, so you can go ahead and edit it the way you really want it. Okay, yeah, you edit it the way you really want it, and then to suit whatever you want. Okay, and then let's go to the heading, and let's make all the heading white. Okay, and then you can even change the the typography, everything you can change it. Okay, depends on you. And then the input fields. Okay, so this is the input field. Okay, so you can decide to change everything that you want. So the input field, the label color is supposed to also be white. Yeah, so that it can be seen. Okay, and then what again, the background field, and then the input text, we leave it as it is. And then the border color, I'm sure I'm gonna leave it the way it is. And then the button, and then the payment session. Okay, the payment session, this is the payment session. And then the validation, and then the order review, this is the order review. So you can decide to change the background and the text color however you want it. Okay, but I think I'm gonna leave it as it is right now over here. So one thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give a border, solid border, yeah, 2 or maybe 1. Yeah, okay, and then I'm gonna reduce the coming. Let's go here, this one, let's give it an border overlay, the background overlay, sorry, I'm gonna give a background overlay. of maybe, you know, gradient color. Yeah, and then even with this one, let's go this way. Yeah, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce the opacity a little bit. Yeah, so you can, you know, tweak it the way you want it. Okay, depending on how you want it, it depends on it. Just tweak it the way you want it to be nice. Okay, just to be nice, so that you can have a very nice checkout page, and checkout page should be nice and also somehow free. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce the opacity over here small, so that will be like, you know, a glass color. Yeah, so I think this is okay. Now what I'm gonna do is, you see there is also a line over here. If you, this is, I'm gonna make it white, and then there is a line, yeah, over here too. I'm gonna make the color also white. So let's see how it looks like. Yeah, so I think everything is what okay, the only thing left is this one. Yeah, this one, which comes from the modern thing. Yeah, but then it should have been over here. Let's see how it looks like. Should have been over here. Global color, the text color should have been the text color, but I don't know why it is not. But then basically you can use CS, you know, CSS to change this color over here, so it is not a big deal. Yeah, so let's update it and then go to the checkout page, and, you know, just purge the cache, yeah, purge the cache, and see how it looks like now that we have, you know, done the update. And see, okay guys, so this is how our checkout page looks like now. I think it's quite nice. It's okay. So the only thing left for us to do is to you know, make it mobile responsive. So what we have to do is just go back over here and then click on the responsive mode over here, and let's check how it is on tablet. So on tablet view, this is how it looks like. It's quite okay. And then on the mobile view too, this is how it looks like. It's also okay, which I think is nice. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So I think we are done with the checkout page, and we are okay with it. But what we have to do is, guys, if you can see, let's go to let's go back to the, you know, the cart page. So let me go back over here, and then let me go back to the music shop, and then if we add, you know, a product, if we click on download, we don't want it to say, you know, this one will come again and then tell us to, you know, go to checkout and all those things. We don't want those things to happen. We just, as we click on, we don't want to view cart, we just want to go straight to it, to checkout. Okay, now to do that, what we have to do is to come to, WooCommerce over here, hover on WooCommerce over here, and then go to settings. Okay, so once you are here, you can fill all this all this part, because we did not go through the normal WooCommerce process, so you can fill all this part. Okay, you can select your country and all those things, and then where you want to people to buy from and all those things. But what we're going to do is we are going to go through all these settings one after the other. So the product, what we have to do is, you see over here, add to cart behavior. Okay, now enable adjust add to cart buttons on archives. We don't want it that way. We want it to redirect the cart page after successful addition. Okay, so we want it straight away to this place. Okay, so we don't want to enable anything, and that is it. Now also we can also do it from the how do you call it, the page, the product page itself. Okay, so when you come to this product, for instance, when we go to the product, if you are uploading your product, okay, what you can do is let's go to edit product, and then I'll show you what you can do. You can assign the product to the checkout page straight away. You can assign it to the checkout page straight away. So let's go to over here. As you can see over here, cart flows. Okay, so you can just assign the one that we did. Okay, so music, this one, and then just click on download. Okay, you can assign it straight away to the checkout page straight away, and then you just have to click update. So now if you view the product now, and then you click on download, instead of it going to, okay, so you cannot add, so it has already been added. So let's remove it. Let's remove this one, and let's remove this one also. Okay, so let me refresh it. So as you can see, at the moment you click on add to cart, it goes straight to the checkout page. So let's go back and see what we are talking about. So one product is added to cart, but we want to remove the product. Okay, now let's click on download, and then you see what it will do. It directs us straight to the checkout page, and this is what we want it to happen. Okay, we don't want it to go to cart page and all those things. No, we want it to go straight to the checkout page. So you make sure that anytime you are creating the product, you assign that particular product to the how do you call it, to the checkout page straight away, so that it will go straight away whenever the person clicks on download. Okay, so that is it. Now let's now that we are done with our checkout page, let's go ahead and then do the product page, and redesign the product page and then the archive page itself. So what we're going to do is to redesign the product page and the other archive page, we're going to use what we call the Woolenter. Okay, this one is what it's going to help us to design it. So click on the Woolenter settings over here. Okay, let me click on save. Okay, now let's go to Woolenter over here, and then click on settings. Okay guys, so this is the rule length settings. Okay, now we're not going to use anything over here. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going straight to the template builder. Now we can build a template for shop page, archive page, and then the single product page, okay, or the single music page. Okay, so how you want it now. So we are going to build you know, a single music page, and then archive page, and then also how do you call it, a single music page, archive page, and then a shop page. Okay, that is what we're going to do. So first let's click on add new. Now enter the name as what, let's say shop, okay, or maybe music store. Okay, and then we want it to be what, our store page or the shop page, and then we click on what, you know, save. Okay, now there are sample designs you can pick from. Okay, over here these are all sample designs, but this is what the free version. All these things are what, pro version. Okay, so if you want, you know, just a simple design, you can upgrade to the pro version, and then you check. But we're not going to use this one because this is for what, physical product. What we're going to do is for basically downloadable product. So we click on edit with Elementor over here. Okay, so this is our how do you call it, our you know, product shop page. Okay, the music store. Now we want it to be we don't want this ones over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we go to settings over here, and then we click on hide title. Okay, we click over here to hide the title, and then yeah, we want it to be full width. Okay, and then we click on update. Okay, first what we can do is we can, you know, create the page that we want. So how do you want it? Do you want a sidebar? Do you want, you know, just all the music stores, music to be there, or however you want it, you click it. But I'm going to just create a simple one. First, what I'm going to do is I want, let me go back to this place. I want to pick a shortcode for the search bar that we will be using. Yeah, this one, Fibo search. Where are you? Why can't I find you? Fibo. Okay, so we're going to pick this one. Sometimes I lose track of things. Now we're going to use this shortcode to go over here. That is will be our search bar. Okay, so basically that is what we want to use. So we want just this one, this column, this structure over here, and then we're going to use a shortcode. So shortcode, we're going to use shortcode, and we're going to bring it over here, and then we will place the you know, the bar over here. Okay, so basically this is going to be our our search bar. Okay, or we can decide to just ignore this one. Okay, ignore it, and then use the wool-length you know, product things. Okay, now when you scroll over here, now let's go to WL. If you type WL, all the things related to wool-length will come. Okay, so what we're going to do is this is product archive layout, this is universal layout, and all those things. Okay, you can see all the things that you want over here. That will help you to be able to create a very nice archive what page, or a very nice single product page. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to use which one. Okay, so we want just a simple product archive page, so we want this one. Okay, the default one, which will be something like this. This how it's gonna be like. Okay, if you want it this way, you're gonna get it. Now let's remove this one and still go for the next one, which is this one. Okay, yeah, so basically we are going to use this one over here. Now we want the columns to be 4 columns, and then the layout to be, let me see if, let me go to the query. We want to query Afrobeat, all the other songs over there, hip hop, hip life, and then other songs. Okay, we want to query these people, and then we can also, you know, the content settings, how we want it. Okay, we can, you know, just give it the way we want it over there, and then you know, the action button, which one you want. Okay, you can also what, show add to cart button. If you want to show it, you can show it over there. Why is it not showing? Let me update. Why is it not showing? Let me go to the product layout, and then I want it to be same height. Let me change the tab to be slider and see how it feels. Why is it showing only 3? Okay guys, so I think this one is also giving us a problem. So what we can do is we can just, you know, use the default one, which is the we'll enter this one over here. Okay, so we can use this one. Let's, you know, use this default one. And then we want pagination, and then we also want allow other, and then show results count. So we're gonna use, yeah, this one, and then instead of maybe 4, we just want to show 3. Okay, 1 2 3, yeah. So this one, it's okay. So this is basically what the product page will be looking like. Okay, now we can customize you know, the buttons the way we want it. Okay, all those things. So the add to cart button, how do we want it? So you customize it the way you want it. So add to cart button, so we want the color to be white. We want the background to be, let's say you know, our color, our red orange color, that kind of color, and then want this one, and then we want the border radius to be something like this. Okay, and then when maybe somebody hover, okay, if you want it to, you can show. And then also the item itself, okay, how you want it, you can also customize everything. Now you can do it the way you want it, okay, so you customize it the way you want it. So we want to make this one white. You can even change the typography the way you want it, anyhow you want to show it. You can change anything that you want it. So I want it to be poppins because I want it all to be the same thing. And then the price color to, you can change it. So maybe you want the price color to be red or even to be white. You can change it the way you want it. Even if you want it to be blue, you can still change it. So it depends on how you want it. Okay, you can change it to suit your needs. But the color, I want it to be this, yeah, this color. Okay, so basically you can do a whole lot of things. Now let's add the shortcode over here. So I'm going to add this shortcode over here so that we can be able to search, somebody can be able to search for anything that a person wants to search for. So I just don't want to add it just like that, but what I'm going to do is I want to add a hero session over here. Okay, so I'm going to add a hero session like this over here, and then I'll make it the height to be minimum height 400, and then I'll come to style, and then I'll pick a picture, any picture that I want. I'll choose a picture that I want. So maybe I want this picture over here, and then I'll just center it, make it, you can make it fixed or whatever it is, but I want it to be no repeat, and I want it to be cover. Okay, so and then over here I want to add a shortcode, the search button over there. So I'm going to pick a shortcode widget, and then our element, and then I'll put it over here, and I'll put the shortcode in it so that the search bar will be there. Okay, and then I can write anything that I want over here. So maybe I'll say search music from the music store, and I'll put it in the middle, and then I'll style it, give it something like this. Yeah, 36 is okay. Yeah, and then I will yeah, I think it's okay. Search music from the music store. Yeah, so basically we have designed our. Now before we go on, let's look at how the music store looks like. This is how it was looking like. This is how it looks like presently. Okay, now let's update it. Okay, now we have updated it to this current view. Now let's go to exit to dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to exit this one, and now let's go to wool enter. Where are you? Here. Okay, let's go to the template builder over there. Now let's click on edit over here. Okay, now we can set it as what? Default. Okay, so when we click over here and then we click on save, we set it as what? Default. Now we can close it. So this is how it looks like. Now when we refresh it, let me purge the cache. Okay, so that, yeah, so now this is how it's looking like. With this one we can easily remove it. Okay, with this one we can easily remove it. Now let's go to the shop page. Let me go to shop page. Where are you? Shop page, all pages. Okay, now let me go to the shop page and see if okay, so guys, with this one it can easily be removed. Okay, so what we can do is we just go to title, okay, and then we go to a disable title, okay, and then we click on update. Now let's go back, and then I still want to purge the cache and then see if it is gone. Yeah, so as you can see, it is gone. So this is how you can really design your product page or shop page very nicely. Okay, yeah, so this is very nice. You can make it this way or make it that way, okay, depending on how you want it. And then you can search, if you want to search for songs, the video, yeah, you can see it over here. Okay, so that is it. So that is for the shop page. Now let's go to single product page. Like when we click on Burna Boy over here on the low, this is how the single product page looks like. It's really scary and it's not nice. Okay, now let's go to the template builder again, and let's click on add new, and then this time around we will say what single song. Okay, and then we click on single, and we want to use it as what a default, but not now. But let's click on save, and then let's click on edit with Elementor. Okay, so this is what the single song page. Okay, this is how the single song page also looks like. Now what we're going to do is, what do we want? We want a single page like this. Now what we want is, we want the song, the cover picture, the song title, and then the price, and then it's download. Okay, and then we want the product description, and then the product review. Okay, and then maybe related product, but we want it to be nice and simple. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pick 2 column like this, and then here I'm going to add the photo of the of the song. Okay, or I'm going to add the photo of the song over here. So I'm going to use wool enter. Okay, and then I'm going to add let me see product title, product related. Yeah, we want this one, product image. So I'm going to put the product image over here. Okay, so this is the product image that I want. Now here I want to show the title I want to show the review, and then I want to show the price, and then download. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come here again, click on this grip icon over here, and then select an element that I want. So search for a widget, so let's say WL again, and then I'll come to product title. So I'll put the product title over here. Okay, so this is what Riskit, and then I'll come over here, search for WL again, and this time around I'm looking for what product reviews. Okay, or rating. I want this rating, so I'm going to put this one over here. So actually there are no ratings over here. Okay, so if there are no ratings over here, I don't want it to be that big like that, so I want it to be popping, alright, but I want it to the size to be like 12, not that big. Okay, and then the weight should be 500. Now the star color, I want it to be this one, yeah, and then the link color also I want it to be maybe this one, yeah. Okay, so there are no available, so let me just leave it just like that over there, and then let's go to the WL again, that is the wool length, and now here I want add to cart, okay, which will be the download button. Okay, so it is okay for us, but I also want the price of the product. So product price, or the product item price, which is this one. Now the item price, if you want it the color you want it, you can set it the way you want it, or we can decide to change it from a different angle if it doesn't work over here. Okay, so the old price and the new price, or you can set color for it depending on how you want it. So maybe you want the old price to pick a different color and the new price to also pick a different color. You can set all those things for it. Okay, so basically that is it. Now what we want next is also another column like this, structure column like this. Now we want here to be the product information, and we want here to be product review, or we want here to be related product. Okay, so we want 3 related product over here. So what we want is go to here and then search for WL, and then product description. Now we are not using short description, we are using the product description itself. So make sure that whenever you are writing a description for the product, you write it in the main description, not the short description. So we want product description over here. So as you can see, this is the product description. So you can edit it the way you want it. So we want pop-ins, and then we want it to be like 16, and then we want it to be 15, something like this. So it's gonna look like something like this. Okay, and then what you want to do is you still want to bring your product how do you call it, your product related product over here. Okay, so with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and then search for WL related product, which is this one. I'm going to drag it over here. So this is the related product. Now I just need one column, no, 3 column with 3 products. Okay, so depending on how you want it depends on you. Yeah, and then you can what, if you want a heading, you can decide to what, have it, but we don't want any heading, so we just remove it as it is. Okay, and then we can decide to what, style it. So you can style it the way you want it. Okay, so let's go to, or if you want just 2, okay, maybe 2 columns with 2 products, you can also what, do it with 2 products, 2 columns with 2 products, depending on how you want it. So I just think 2 columns with 2 products is enough, and then you can style them the way you want it. So with the heading and other stuff, you can what, style it. But with this one, we can change all the settings from the WooCommerce side. Okay, so no big deal at all. We can do all those things over there. Okay, so we are almost done. Okay, now let me check here and go to WL. Now let me see if I can see related. Okay, so guys, we are almost done. Now the last one that we want to do is, so with this one we want some space and other stuff to come in it. Okay, we don't want it to be too close to this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and give some few margins, so 50 bottom and down. Okay, or you can increase it the way you want it. Yeah, just the way you want it. The same thing can apply to even this one, the top. You can give a top margin of, let's say 70, so that there will be a little bit space at the top. Yeah, so we can also give here 70, so that it will be unique and uniform. Okay, so we are almost done. We are almost done. So as you can see, it doesn't look nice and clean. So what we have to do is what we want to make it look nice and clean. So we will center all of them. So we click over here, go to layout, go to vertical. I'll make it middle so that it will be what, all center. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a text over here. Okay, and then I'll write song description. Okay, all right, song description, and then I can do same to this one, to copy it and then paste. I will go down, so I have to bring it at the top. Yeah, so this one, instead of song description, I'm gonna write related songs. Okay, so I think it's quite okay, but the only problem is here is there's a lot of I don't know if the margin. Okay, so let me see if bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna give a top here, top margin of -50, or maybe -80. 80 is okay. So this is related product. Okay, then I can let it be default, yeah, so that they will be all be the same. But another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and then, you know, create some few padding in it. So top padding and then bottom padding. Yeah, so this is okay. And then we can even make it an all-round padding depending on how it looks. Yeah, so guys, it is falling into shape. It is falling into shape. So what we have to do is you know, I want to delete this one over here. I don't know why it's too big, but I think I want to delete this one, and then yeah, make it the way it is. And then over here too, what I'll do is I'll just give the column gap extended, or maybe wide, yeah, so that there will be some column gap in it. So to make it, you know, more unique, I can just give all around, you know, column. Okay, so border, so I can, you know, just give it a border. So let me say I'm gonna give a border at the top, solid border, and the border should be at the top, which is, let's say 2, something like this. Yeah, something like this. But it's still not unique, it's still not good, it's still not nice. Okay, so what we have to do is we erase this border, and then we're gonna give this one rather. So let's come over here, remove the padding from here, remove this padding. Now let's go to each session or each layout, and then we go to margin and give margin of 20. Yeah, the same thing applies to this one, margin of 20, all around margin of 20. So I think this is okay. Now what we have to do is give it with a border. So we're gonna give solid border of 1 for each one, solid border of 1. Yeah, yes, so this is quite okay, guys. As you can see over here, this is nice. So this looks nice. Now we can also, you know, do same for this too. But what with this one, what we can do is we can go over here, the vertical alignment, make it middle, and then with the column gap we make it wider. Yeah, and then with this one we can give, you know, all the border around it just like that. But I think even with this one is quite okay. And then what we can do is we can scroll down, give another session over here. Okay, but with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to write the reviews in it. So this one will be reviews. So this is what product reviews. So we're going to bring all the product reviews over here. So all the product reviews should come over here. Why is it not working? Okay, so I'm going to update it. Yeah, the product review should come over here. Don't worry, it will work. I'm going to update it over here. Now let me check another review and see what that one also says. This is star review, this is customer review. Let me check this one too and see. Okay, so with this one you can create your own customer reviews. Okay, and that is not what we want. This is just you creating your own customer reviews. That is not what we want. We want the customers, as they leave the review, it should appear over here. That is exactly what we want. It is the product review. So review, this one should work. Okay, yes, this one should work. So let's leave it over here, but we're gonna give a title to it. So we're gonna give it a title, product reviews. Okay, or fun, or maybe what fans say about the music, about the song. Okay, let's say what fans say about the song. So what the fans are saying about the song, what fans are saying about the song, what fans are saying about the song will come over here. Okay, so we'll leave it as it is. Now let's give it also a small padding of 20, and then we can even give it also a border radius of 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I think it's okay. Yeah, everything is okay now. Okay, so we can just update it. Okay, now let me also give this one bottom of 70, so that there will be a little bit space down there. Then I'll update it, and then we will go to exit to dashboard. And then we can go back to the Woolenter template builder, and then single, we can make it default. Okay, so it is default. Now this is how the single page looks like. Okay, now let's purge the cache and see how it looks like now. Yeah, so guys, as you can see, a single page is looking this way. Now don't worry about this one, we will get rid of it. Okay, this is how a single page is now looking like. Okay, so people can leave their reviews over here, right? Review and then leave it over here. Okay, so this is how a single page looks like as at now. So it looks quite okay. Okay, so now let's try and get rid of this bar over here. Okay, so let's go to customize. Okay, so as we are here, let's go to the WooCommerce. Okay, and then we can do all the WooCommerce, styling and customization over here. Okay, so this is single product. This is how the single product looks like. Okay, so mobile sidebar order. Okay, so content sidebar, sidebar content the way you want it. Okay, and then what you want to show, all the things that you want to show. Okay, and then also display product navigation. So if you want to display product navigation, you can display the product navigation. If you don't want to display it, you can remove it. It depends on you. And then all those things that you want to you want to show. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Display floating bar. We don't want to display it. Okay, so we remove it, and then we click on publish. Okay, so let's go to I want to visit the store. And let's click on any of the products and see how it looks like. So now the floating bar is still showing, which I don't really understand why, but let me purge the cache and see if it's still showing. Yes, so after purging the cache, it goes away. Okay, so that is what how the floating bar disappears. So it is this one over here. We don't want to show the floating bar. Okay, so that is it. So guys, you can do a whole lot of customizations over here. For instance, if you go to advanced styling over here we can do a lot of styles over here. Let's wait for it to load. It's having load. It's not downloading. So now you can do all your this is the sale background. If your product is on sale or whatever it is, you can do all those styling over here. And then product price. Yeah, so this is the product price. Okay, so we want to show the what color do you want. Maybe you want typical white. Okay, so you can change it to white. Okay, and then the delete white or whatever it is, you can also do it the same way. Now after we refresh it, I'm sure it will go away. So the this one, you see, it is gone. It was green at first, but it is now it is now gone. So you can do all those customizations over there. Now let's look at the top bar, the off canvas, product. Okay. So we can do a lot of customizations over here. Okay, yeah. So title color. So this is the category color. You can increase the color a little bit. Okay, this is the title of the song color. You can change it to white, full white, the way you want it. Yeah, so basically this one I think it's quite okay. Let me change this one to white. Yeah, so that is what the advanced styling. Okay, now if you go to let me see the general styling, you can do all your styles over here. Okay, so check out all those things, but the checkout has been taken care of. Let me still go to advanced styling, and let me go to cart, product entry, add to cart. Okay, so this is the add to cart. Yeah, so this is, you see, this is the double thing that we don't want. So we want none. So if you say you want none, you realize that it will go away. Okay, but if you want solid, there will be a solid over there. Okay, and then the border radius, yeah, you can give maybe 20%, and then see how it is. It have shaped. Okay, so let's say 50%. Yeah, so what, it will shape it for you the way you want it. So let me see. So let's say 100. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this one and go straight to the button, the add to cart color. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a color of full white, and then the background color, I'm gonna give it this color. Okay, so it should reflect to our color that we are using. Let's scroll down and see. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay, and then the add to cart background hover. Now when you hover, okay, the color that you want, so you can also do it. So you can style it the way you want it. Okay, so if you don't want this one, you can just just leave it as it is, and then you can 2 a.m. Yeah, so I think 2 a.m. fits it well. Yeah, so let's say 3 a.m. it's okay. So basically it is taking shape. Okay, everything has fallen into place. Now all what you have to do is click on publish. Now forget about this one. When you go to the main page, it goes away. So let's purge this cart and see how it will look like. Okay, so guys, this is how our page now looks like. Our single page looks like. Okay, so we've created the single page, we've created the shop page. Okay, this is our shop page. We've created the the music store page. Okay, now everything is in place. Everything is nice and going as planned. Now what we have to do is also we can also create an archive page for it, so that when somebody search something, what it will come is the archive page. But we are not going to do that one. The archive page is almost similar to the same way you created the shop page. You can create the archive page. Now what we go to do is to create the about page, and then the services page. Okay, so with the about page, it's very simple. It's just a normal about page. Okay, this is how it looks like now. Now let's go to edit the page. So you write anything that you want to write about your page. Okay, basically that is how the about page, but we are going to use Elementor to edit it. Yeah, so you can just create it yourself from scratch, or you can click on any of these ones to pick a template. So I'm going to pick a template and then use it to show you how the about page can be designed using template. Okay, so with a template, what I'm going to search for is about. So let me see if I can just search for about over here. and then click on enter and see if I can find any nice suitable about page. Okay, so basically all of these ones are more of like, you know, a pro version, apart from this one and this one. So I'm not going to use this one, so I'm just going to create a simple about page. So what we have to do is I'm going to create just 2 column simple about page. Okay, so I'll pick this one, I'll put a logo at one side, and then I'll write something over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a logo over here. Okay, so first I want to, you know, give the margin at the top 70/70, and then I'll click on here to put an image over here, and then I'll just click on to search for our logo that we use. To search for our logo that we use, that is this one, and then I'll just insert it over here. So this is very simple, nice logo. And then this one is where I'm going to put my text. So I'll just click on the grip icon over here, and then I'll drag a heading widget over here, and then I'll write maybe the music store, or about the music store. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just style it. Okay, so I'm just going to, you know, give it a big one, like let's say 50 or 58, or let's say 70. Yeah, this one is okay. So about the music store. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another text widget. So I'll click on the grip icon over here, and I'll bring a text widget to over here. Okay, yeah, so I'll just, you know, increase the text. Yeah, just increase the text. Okay, so the text is, you know, a little bit too big. So what I'm going to do is I'll go to style, and then I will, you know, change its poppings. I'll change the text size to, let's say, 15. Okay, yeah, 15, and then, or maybe let's make it 16. 16 is okay. And then I will just, you know, still increase the text. Yeah, so this is a simple about us. Okay, so you can decide to bring in any other things that you want to bring, maybe about the CEO or whatever it is. It still depends on you how you want to make it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to animate this thing, so that when somebody comes over here, it will show some small animation for the person. So I'll go to advanced, and then motion effect. I'll add some motion effect over there, and then I'll click on you know, fade in left, and then I'll do the same thing to this one, advanced, and I'll go to motion effect, and I'll click on maybe fade in right, and then with this one too, I'll click on the same thing, motion effect, and then I'll say fade in up. Yeah, very good. So, and then I'll click on update. Okay, so when we go and then we look at the page, let me exit the customization over here. When we go and then we look at the page, let's go to about us, and then you see how the effect starts. Very nice one. Okay, so very simple about us page. Now let's go to the services page. So I'll view the page. Yeah, and then I'll come to services with the services also, I'll just go to edit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also edit with what Elementor. Okay, so so what we're going to do is we're going to edit create the service page. So what we're going to do is just pick a one column structure, and then we click on this script icon over here, and then we give it a minimum height of 400, which is okay. Now let's go to the background. We pick a classic background type, and then we just search anything, like, let's say, let me pick this one over here. Okay, and then the position, I'll make it center. Yeah, and then let me delete this one. I just want to use all relating to music. So let me go to our let me use this one. So I'm gonna use this one, and then center, and then I'll make it no repeat, and then also I'll make it cover. Yeah, so I think this one is okay, and then I'll just pick a text, a heading widget, and then I'll write our services. Okay, so maybe you provide a lot of music services. You can list all your services over there. So everything that you do for musicians or whoever you provide services for, so you list all those things over there. Now I'm going to choose services from here. So let me go to services and see if I can find some few services over here. If I don't find it over here, then I'll go to sections. Okay, yeah, so with the sections here, we can get a lot of, so this is the services that I use in the demo. Yeah, so as you can see over here, yeah, you can edit it and then write everything over there. So maybe what you do, you submit music to the stores, the guitar store, you promote music promotion. You can write maybe music promotion, artist management, artist management, everything that you do, and then all what you need to do is just change this one. Okay, so you can just write, you can search for anything like let's say user will give you a lot of things. So let's say you manage artists, so people, something like that. So you can just put this one over here, music promotion. You can just select anything. So music, or like maybe something shouting or something like that, anything that will. So let me just use the music. So you can just use this music promotion. So you can decide to fill in all these things, and then even change this one, change this thing. Okay, change it. Yeah, so instead of the selected, you can say or maybe selected services. Yeah, so before this one, say you can write what we do best. Yeah, and then shadow text, that is the work. Okay, this one, so selected services. Yeah, so these are what your selected what services. Yeah, so you can what put it over there. So basically that is it. So when you are done, you feel you're okay with it, all what you need to do is to just click on publish to click on update to update your. Now this is our services page. Now let's purge the cache or refresh the cache and then see how it's now looked like. Yeah, so this is the beautiful services page. Okay, you can also animate these services the way you want it. So as you can see, very nice one, very beautiful and nice one. So basically we are through with almost everything, guys, and I hope this tutorial helps you a lot in creating your own music store and helping you to have something doing on your own. Now before we end the whole tutorial, I want to go back to the dashboard, go to WooCommerce, and then go to settings. Now guys, if you are new over here, please subscribe to the channel for me and please share, please like too. Okay, I want the channel to grow. We are still growing. We are not you guys are not really like forcing for me as I am really forcing for you. I want you to help the channel to grow well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go to payment over here. Now since we haven't installed any payment method on it, we're going to enable cash on delivery so that we can be able to test the website itself. Okay, so cash on delivery is enabled, and then you can set it up to payment on cash on delivery, whatever it is, or you can even add your mobile money number over here, so whatever it is, and then before the person can be able to buy the song or this. But then if you need a payment system, I advise you to go for either Paystack or Flutterwave. They are quick. Paystack is very quick in helping your website to be able to collect money on it. So you can choose Paystack and see. So guys, we have enabled the payment. Now let's go to our website. Imagine, let's say there is a fan or a music fan who comes to your website to listen to song or to download song. So the person comes over here, click on download, and then it goes to the cart over here. Okay, and then like I said, you can decide to use assign the checkout page to each of your music so that it wouldn't come over here straight away. Okay, so it comes over here and then you proceed to checkout. Okay, so when you proceed to checkout, this is the beautiful checkout page that we created. The person can fill in his or her details over here. Okay, so the person filling his or her details over here, and then proceed to place the order. So you are paying upon cash on delivery. So after that, you get the thank you page. Now we forgot to design the thank you page. Yeah, we forgot to design the thank you page. But then with the knowledge that you have on the designing the how do you call it, the checkout page, you can use it to design the thank you page. Okay, so as you can see, the other details will come over here. You cannot see it well because we didn't design it, but when you design it, you can see the other details over here. And then because it is with cash on delivery, you will not see the downloads. But then after you have how do you call it, after you have you know after you have paid, and then the admin of the website complete the order, you get the download either in your email or in your account page. Okay, so on the one thing I also forgot to also make you aware that you need to show your account page on the you need to show the account page over here on your website. Okay, so that here it can be shown over here on your website, so that people can easily go to their customers can easily go to their account page. Okay, so you need to show it over there. So this is the account page. When I click on it, I can go to my account page over here. So as you can see, I can see my dashboard, orders, downloads, everything. So when I click on my orders over here, I can see the orders which is on hold because I haven't paid it and it's not complete. Okay, but at the moment the admin comes to orders, the admin will see that one is on hold over here. Now if the admin approves the order, the admin of the website, let's say, change the order from to completed, and then approve it. Okay, and then I come to my account page, and then let's say I refresh the account page. It is what it has moved from completed to what on hold to completed. Okay, now I can view my, and I will see my downloads over here, which is what never. I can just click on it and then it will start downloading for me over here. So basically that is how you can be able to create this beautiful music website on your own. Thank you for watching, and please like the video, share the video, and subscribe for me. This is the last part of it, and I hope it helped you a lot. I'm sorry for the delay because there are a lot of things that I've been up to, and I hope it's still worth it. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.